Interestingly, the Reserve Bank Australia Governor, Michelle Bullock, she's come out and said that she supports US Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Now, he's been threatened with a criminal indictment. This is over comments that he made last year and over this refurbishment of the building, which they're saying he lied about. Interesting for an Australian bank chief to actually put her hand up and say, we're supporting him.
It is interesting. She signed on to this letter that I think 11 or 12 other central bankers from other countries did as well. And I would say on the surface, there are a lot of problems over here. A lot of people are suffering from housing unaffordability and other things, and that might be what she should, with all due respect to her, be focusing on, as I would say the same for those other central bankers in those other countries, rather than signing a statement about another country's chair. The reason, though, is that this tension between Trump and the Federal Reserve really threatens the business model of the central banks, which are not sacrosanct, I would say. You know, they've been around, and defenders will say that it's necessary to have this quasi-independent body. It's not in the Constitution. I could speak certainly for the U.S. It's not a fourth branch of government. And there are many who have said that, you know, maybe it shouldn't actually be independent. It should be under the purview of the executive branch. That's sort of the meta comment. And Trump is trying to get at that in different ways, maybe this pretext of the criminal investigation.
Well, he wants them to drop interest rates because that's going to, for him,
that's right.
He can say, well, look what I've done for the economy.
Right. And his point is that they're not really independent. They say that they are, but they're owned by the 12 major banks in the U.S. are all shareholders. They do political things like reducing rates for Biden, or over here, you know, during the lockdown, for instance. So they do play politics. It's not like they're totally independent. And he's saying, hey, like, this will help my constituents. I should be in charge.
Can the Clintons just go away? I mean, you've got Bill and Hillary now announcing they will not adhere to that subpoena to appear at the congressional testimony. This is all around the Jeffrey Epstein saga. Is there no way for the Republican members of Congress to legally force them to turn up?
They can. So the U.S. Congress has subpoena power, can subpoena them to appear. If they decline, then the remedy is Congress can hold them in contempt of Congress, which does come with the potential for criminal charges. Nobody ever pursues it. Many people from both parties have been held in contempt. Eric Holder, who was the Attorney General under Obama, was as well. But people just don't enforce it, usually, and that's probably what will happen here. I doubt that they're going to enforce and hold a former president and first lady in contempt.
One of the Republicans made a very good point today that the flight logs show Clinton flew hundreds of times with Epstein, and this Republican senator made the point that he'd been during his time in Congress to the White House 9 times. Jeffrey Epstein had been 5 times more than that.
Yes, I think in the court of public opinion, Bill Clinton has kind of been convicted. I'll go out on a limb and say that as it relates to this. Those photos have come out. People have known about this forever. He didn't have the best reputation anyway as it relates to women and otherwise. So I think that's there. Now the question is, legally. That's right. Case in point. But legally, will they hold him liable? I don't know how far Congress will push it, but they do have the authority to.
Kosha, great to see you. Thank you very much.
Likewise.